the Rock Metal Podcast, episode 91 with Mecalimb. Rock Metal Nation, what is up? This is John from the Rock Metal Podcast. That sample you just heard was Blind Men Rules the Earth by Mecalimb, who I've got on the show with me right now. They're a melodic and groovy death metal band with a dash of thrash from Norway. I'm going to be listening to that song as well as one other while finding out more information about the band. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's go and listen back to that track, Blind Men Rules the Earth. All right, coming back. I love that track. I know we discussed it in the pre-roll, but for Rock Metal Nation listening in, I love the fact that it's got a groove to it, which is sweet. And then it's like death metal with a chord progression instead of just... Like, it's just actually, there's something there. I love it. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Well, it's kind of the way we like to make our songs. With the chord progressions and not this extreme technical brutal death metal thingy that's going on. So we are old. We can't do that shit.
You stole my line.
Damn it! I've been holding on to that line for the last 6 minutes.
I was actually thinking of it in the car on the ride over.
Wow. Cool. What's the story or inspiration behind Blind Men Rules the Earth?
The way we work with songs, we just step up of a cool riff, start working out from that one, and before you know it, you have an epic song. But some of the elements of that song, our other guitar player, Ole, had some old riffs on his recordings from way back, and he just put them out to us, and we started to put them apart, and yeah, suddenly we had Blind Man Rules the Earth, I guess.
Yeah. And then in terms of lyrics, what's the story behind the track?
Yeah, but I think the main thing behind everything on that song is we got these top leaders in the world doing their things and ignoring the small people, the people that's actually running the world. So I think if you can say, yeah, I don't want to use names, but you got that guy over the border from Canada, that metal guy with the weird hair. People like that doing weird shit.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, my next question was going to be what brought about the name of the track, but that's essentially it. Is we've got blind men ruling the earth.
Yes, correct.
Fantastic. Now, you mentioned that there were some riffs from way back that got in there, so I don't mean to call the song like a Frankenstein at all, but it sounds like it came together over a longer period of time, essentially.
That's correct. We often have several songs testing out, and okay, one song maybe working okay, and the next song not so much. So we will take riffs from other songs and put them together to see what we got then. So it's all a progression. I think it's a progression over years or months or even just days. So just finding some cool riffs we have done, up tempo it, and see what we got.
Yeah. Now, with regard to Blind Man Rules the Earth, was there anything unique about the writing process?
Well, for me as a lead guitar player, it was unique. The leads on that one, I never done stuff like that on a record before. So you got some other lead elements that I'm used to play when I was younger. So I put in some old school heavy metal riffs, leads in it, just to test it out on a death metal record, and I think it's worked pretty well.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Let's go listen to the next track, No End. All right, coming back from No End, similar question. What's the story or inspiration behind No End?
Well, no End. That was actually a song I did write the music for, and Robert here was writing the lyrics. It was actually a song for me telling a story. Robert can shoot in here.
Yeah, well, I just wrote about being pissed off.
And no end to being angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now, I'm kind of curious, with regard to that, with no end, is that a call for help? What exactly does that mean then, no end?
No, not really. It's more me as a person. I'm the kind of person who holds a grudge. So, yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
And I tried to get his mental state on the guitar.
Aww. Tom, let's give Rob a big hug.
Yeah, well, I was writing that song also to try and as I said, get the mental state of what we was thinking for a new song, and we wanted something a bit aggressive, but not too much, but also with a cool choir. So we got the choir boys, the rest of the band, in there. So I think it's a song that's actually working pretty much okay. The audience like it, we like it. So yeah, it's a bit aggressive, but not too much.
Yeah, no. You did mention, obviously, that coming up with lyrics and getting into a state of mind and getting into this just general state of mind unified across the band when writing the track. Was that unique about the writing process?
Well, no. I will say we mix a bit with thoughts and ideas on this record, but I will say most of the time we actually make the songs first and then the lyrics, and try to find out where do we want to go with this song. We don't want to push any buttons to no disrespect for religion or politics beliefs or something like that. We try to stay what should I say? Stay a bit behind. Don't speak too much, but we will give hints what we think is cool or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We try to be subtle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that a lot of times the music comes first before the lyrics. So you guys have like a stack of lyrics waiting for songs and a stack of songs waiting for lyrics?
The lyrics are, well, the stuff we're working on now, Thomas actually written the story, but it's sort of the foundation of the lyrics. So I'm going to, I've started to rewrite some of it. But normally, the music is done during the rehearsing of the new song. I start to write, and generally I start with just a couple of lines, which I think sounds cool, and
I guess that's a progression over it. Often we just throw out a couple of riffs in the rehearsal area where we are, or in my studio, and we just see where can we put this, can we use it, is it cool, and then Robert start to mix with the ideas on the lyrics for it.
So in a sense you could say that the essence of Mecalimb songwriting is, does it sound cool?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
All right. What exciting news do you guys have coming up for Rock Metal Nation to pay attention to?
Well, exciting news. We are, of course, working on a newer record. We are hoping to release it in 2018. I think it will be even a bit more brutal. Some more aggression going on, but still, you will hear it us.
This far, it's more thrash.
Yeah, some more trash in there. Trash mixed.
So no longer a dash of thrash.
Well,
slightly larger
right.
dash of thrash.
Yeah, slightly.
It's like dashes of bitters, just a couple more dashes.
Yeah, a couple of more dashes here and there, but still death metal. Or we will not go from that part. Never.
Mm-hmm. All right, very cool stuff. So, Rock Metal Nation, if you dug the 2 tracks we listened to today, Blind Men Rules the Earth and No End, then you're definitely going to dig a new album that Mecalimb is currently working on, hoping to be released next year in 2018 with a dash more of the thrash. But of course, we're still promising a melodic and groovy death metal experience for you. Now, guys, the next logical question is, how can Rock Metal Nation find out more about you? Is there a website that they should go to?
Well, actually, you can, of course, find us on Facebook. Just search for Mecalimb. Or you can use Wormhole Death, our record company, wormholedeath.com, or our website, mecalimb.com.
All right, fantastic. So, Rock Metal Nation, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and go to the search bar and search for Mecalimb. That is Mecalimb, Mecalimb. You can also go to Wormhole Death Records and search for Mecalimb, which is a fantastic record label. Had quite a few bands from that label on the show. Definitely recommend them if you are looking for a record label for your record label needs. And then you can also go to Mecalimb.com. Now, Tom, Rob, unless there's anything else you'd like to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to come on to the Rock Metal Podcast and sharing your creativity with Rock Metal Nation.
Well, thank you, everybody, for listening.
Buy the t-shirt.
Buy the t-shirt, yeah. And the CD.
All right. So if I go to a Mecalimb show, you're like, and then it'll be done. Like, all right, guys, please buy the t-shirts. We'll be at the back.
No, we will use some more high-pitched voice.
Okay,
than
there you go.
All right, guys, please buy the t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, buy the t-shirts,
Buy the
please.
t-shirts. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
All right, Rock Metal Nation. Hopefully you just found your new favorite band in Mecalimb. Big thanks again to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to get all the information on the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.